That's my gimmick. It's about time for that yearly progress, inspirational, motivational, cheesy, corny kind of video. So I'm gonna post that instead of just listening to me talk or watching me talk. I'm gonna post the videos from when I started, of course, to now. I'll scroll through the first few years really fast, and I'll go through the past year or so slower. Um, and then after that, I'll show where I work out actually, because some people ask me about where I work out and stuff. So I'll take a video of that as well. So yeah, I'll talk over and show some pictures of the transition, whatever you want to call it. And you can hear me talk about that. And for what it's worth, of course, health still sucks, but you know what? Life goes on. Got to keep going, right? So here we go. Okay, so I guess a spoiler picture, but whatever. And like I said, I'm going to go through most of these pictures pretty fast. But I'd also like to say that I actually think it's kind of more corny and weird for me to talk over a bunch of half-naked pictures of myself. But I guess people said it was wanted to hear this more than clicking a link, so killing two birds with one stone, right? But of course, I've had a lot of health problems throughout my life, blah, 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 you know, dying kind of, serious kind of health problems, right? So I don't want to get all woe is me, but anyway, so what has like specifically changed though, maybe this past year that I did something different? I would say this year the most different thing is that I've been doing like a higher fat diet. I don't know, I think some people call it like a ketogenic diet or something, but I don't know if it's anything that extreme, but I just started eating more fat. I kind of started eating like some coconut oil, and I also, you know, heard coffee was good for fat loss. So instead of drinking coffee though, I also drink like, or not, I eat like a chocolate coffee bar, I guess. That's kind of my bro science thing to do. And I'm sure when you get to the pictures of this, you know, once I get to the last year, the pictures will go slower and you can see, you know, it's helped me. I've stayed more ripped, you know what I mean? I still haven't really gained much. You know, in this past year or even two almost, it feels like, I feel like I still want to gain like 5 pounds of like solid muscle. I feel like that would be pretty cool, but will I ever get it? You know what I mean? I don't know, right? Because my health just fucking sucks. You know, last year I had about 4 months that was really bad again. I had some friends and family basically taking care of me on and off, and for 2 months it was really bad, you know what I mean? So that really fucking sucked. You know, I'm trying not to get into too specific, you know. I mean, people, you know, people that know me, you know, they know my health is not good, but you know, what are you gonna do, right? You gotta find a perspective that keeps you going. And whenever anyone asks what I do for working out, you know what I mean? That's what I say, you know. The most important routine when you work out is your perspective. You gotta find a perspective that keeps you going, whether it's from a positive or a negative place is up to you. Obviously, my perspective, maybe it comes from, you might say, a negative or a not good place, you know. I told myself I didn't want to die a sick person, and, you know, I didn't have a good life even before I was sick, you know. I was abused, all this kind of crap, and I think when you have that kind of, and I grew up a nerd too, right, so you grow up a nerd and you want to be a hero, you want to be somebody cool, and then, but your life fucking sucks, right? And then you get sick and you have to worry that, oh man, geez, I could die, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, having a bad life and then thinking about that I could die, and, you know, obviously my health is still shitty, and, you know, you're a nerd, and, you know, that's what drove me to stay healthy. And I was like, man, I don't want to die a sick person. I want to be cool, you know. And I'm not really religious, so I don't feel that I was looking forward to, you know, that's a weird way of saying it, right? I didn't think that I didn't feel like anything was waiting for me after this life if I did die, right? You know, so I feel like this is the only life that I have. So that's my perspective. I don't do a great, you know, my workout is kind of, it's not like a great workout, right? You know, I do a lot of body weight exercises, a lot of low weights because I'm all snapped up, right? So I can't physically work out heavy even if I wanted to. I used to try to go with the idea of working out one day and doing cardio the next, but even that in the past, of course, like I said, last year I had about 4 months where I was really fucked up again. But, so I used to try to go with the idea of working out one day and doing cardio the next, but even that has gotten too much because of health stuff. So a lot of times, if I just work out a few times a week now, that feels great. You know, I don't really do a lot of cardio anymore. just don't have the energy for it. If anything, I'd actually still, like I said, I'm still trying to, I would like to gain about 5 pounds of muscle somehow. And I'd actually like to work out less because I feel like I'm still pushing myself too hard, because it's kind of like that vicious circle or whatever that saying is. You know, I have to work out with low body weight, or like low weights and a lot of body weight kind of stuff. But because of that, I'm doing high reps, and so the workout has to be long. And it's just kind of a vicious cycle since, you know, I'm hurting all the time. And it's just, I don't know, it fucking sucks, I guess, right? But, you know, I'm trying to do what I can, I guess. So yeah, I'd like to gain, I don't know. And I know a lot of people think, you know, I'm not trying to get into all my health stuff. Obviously it's bad. I know maybe more specifically fitness related. Yeah, I still have not taken any TRT or anything like that. I still have the low testosterone problems. And maybe that's why when you see the pictures, you can be like, man, there's not a lot of change after some point, right? You know, just sometimes you're a little buffer, sometimes you're a little fatter, I guess. You know, I don't know, fat, you wouldn't say fat, right? But sometimes a little more buff, sometimes a little less buff. You know, that's just kind of how it goes, I guess. Sometimes, you know, I have a little more energy to work out a little bit more than usual. Sometimes I don't, but, you know, I think I kind of vary between being kind of like 6-pack and 4-pack. But this past year, having a more higher fat diet, I think has kept me a little more ripped, right, in general. So yeah, I don't really know what else to say. I guess if people wanted specific stuff, I'm gonna go downstairs in my basement and I'll show you guys what I do to work out a little bit. It's nothing cool, nothing impressive, so I don't think anyone's gonna get a boner. I guess if someone gay is watching this, I don't think any girl is gonna be like, oh my god, fuck me right now, Clayton. You know, but fuck me, daddy. I don't know, but you'll see what I do. I'll try to give an example. It's not fucking impressive, but like I said, that's why the most important thing in life is your perspective, something that keeps you going. Just like working out, I think working out is super fucking boring, but you know, I told myself I didn't want to die a sick person, and I'll probably still die a sick person, right? Because not like my health has gotten really better to say since I've worked out, that's for sure. But you know, I guess people steal my pictures sometimes and think I look cool, so I guess that happens, right? But yeah, I don't really know what else to say. If anyone wants more specific stuff about health stuff, I could talk about it. But you know, like I said, I still have low testosterone problems and all those autoimmune diseases, in and out of the hospital all the time. But you know, life goes on. Perspective, man. That's the most important workout you gotta do, dude. So I will stop right there. Okay, so this is so stupid that I'm even showing this, but yeah, okay, so my basement where I work out, there's nothing fucking impressive here. Like I said, I've never deadlifted to people before. I don't do fucking, what is it? Holy fuck. Bench press, you know, I don't do any of this shit. I just do like low weights and body weight stuff. So, you know, I got some weights there. Never even lifted as much as 50 pounds, and you'll be able to see I got some fucking bands, a medicine ball. And then you'll be able to see I got like a chin-up bar and some other crap. And I got like an ab wheel upstairs that I didn't show. But yeah, like I said, I don't fucking do anything impressive. And, you know, and I'm not claiming to be super strong or anything either. So, you know, I don't have anything crazy to show. Yeah, I guess the only thing impressive would be, I guess, that, you know, I continue to work out even though I'm sick as fuck, basically. So, yeah, that's it, guys. I don't know what to really fucking say.